Hello, my beautiful and fellow Taurians. This is going to be your February reading for 2019. So if you watched the yearly reading for Taurus, it was really exciting. And I just want to thank you guys for all the love and comments and likes and support. Like, it was so great to have so many people just who resonated with that reading. And being a Taurus myself, I'm really excited for what this year is going to bring to us. And I don't know if you feel it, but it's like you can feel that something's just unfolding. And it's like we're just preparing ourselves for it now. So I want to see what February is going to bring to us. If you're just checking this video out for the first time or checking my channel out for the first time, thank you so much. My name is Rachel and I am an energy healer. I specialize in distance energy work and I also read cards. And my website, if you are interested in a free MP3 energy healing download, you can go to reikiwithrachel.com and all that information is down in the notes. Okay, Taurus, so I'm going to pull general energy cards for you. That is, let me show you the deck, just because I do get a lot of questions when I use these cards. It's the Energy Oracle card deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. I keep trying to show it because I've gotten so many questions when I post on Instagram or on my YouTube about what this deck is. People love it. I love it. On Instagram, somebody commented that they love the deck so much, but they felt bad for all their other decks because they barely used them since they got this deck, and I kind of feel the same way. Like, I forget to show my other ones some love sometimes. It's like one of my go-tos. So right now, I'm just going to be pulling your overall energy. I shuffle on my lap because I cannot shuffle on my desk. It's a little too high for me to reach, so I'm not trying to hide anything from you. I promise. After we do the overall energy, we are going to do a love reading, an abundance reading, a career reading, and I'm going to pull one law of attraction card just to give you some guidance on where to focus your energy. So I'm just going to tune in as I shuffle really quickly. All right, Taurus, February 2019. Taurus, February 2019. Taurus, February 2019. If you have any questions, thought that card wanted to come out, this one wants to come out. If you have any questions, keep them on top of mind now. I'm just connecting with you all, just connecting. Okie dokie, let me pick these up really quick since they came flying out. Okay. Wow, okay. The first card that we got, Goddess of the Moon. You might want to be paying attention to the moon cycles, especially the new moon is what I'm feeling for February. There's a new moon right at the beginning of February. That's typically when the new moons are, right? That's always when the new moons are. And this is going to be a time of heightened intuition. So what I'm feeling like for the whole month of February, you are being guided to follow this intuition. You are going to be given guidance. Trust it. So I feel like some of us want to know the answers right now. Like, we want to have our plans right now. We want to know how we're going to get to the abundance and how we're going to get to all the things that, like, if you if you listened to the general reading for 2019, like, so much good stuff came out. We want to know, like, how we're going to get there. And it starts with your guidance. It starts with your intuition. And that's what you really want to pay attention to. The first card came out. I feel like this is something that's just going to be guiding you throughout the whole month. Second card you came out, Woman Holding a Heart. So again, tuning into your intuition, but also tuning into your heart. And I'm feeling like this is talking on multiple levels. It is talking to love and romance, expanding your heart for love and romance. It's talking about pursuing your passions and finding things that just really align with you. I'm also feeling like it's talking from, it is February, the month of Valentine's Day, right? That's pretty appropriate, but I'm feeling like more than even relationships, you're really starting to love yourself and appreciate who you are and appreciate the gifts that you have. And you're able, once you come from that appreciation, you can bring those to the world. So you're following your intuition, you're following your heart this month. And you're being encouraged to do that. Anything that is not of your intuition, anything that does not spark that passion in your heart, that doesn't make you feel good, is not in alignment. So always try and bring yourself back to that, Taurus. That's our main chakra, our heart chakra. That is where our power lies. Come from that place. Oh, interesting. Archangel Gabriel, which is talking about the throat chakra. So, I'm feeling like maybe the first part of the month is a time for us, Taurus, to tune in, to really just kind of work on making ourselves feel good, like feeling good about where we're going, listening to our intuition, listening to our heart. But the throat chakra is about bringing your gifts to this world from who you are, like the individual that you are, your special gifts, speaking your truth, speaking from a place of truth. And I feel like some of us haven't been doing that maybe our whole lives. Like there's been kind of like that, something's like holding us back a bit. But February is your month to step into it, being honest with yourself about situations, being honest with other people about situations. If something doesn't align with you, being honest about that to others and to yourself and saying, this doesn't align anymore. It did at one point, but it doesn't, and we need to make a shift. And it's coming from your heart and it's coming from your intuition. So I know that we talked about in the yearly reading, trying to get over some of these securities, or insecurities, or the insecurity about not feeling secure, if that makes sense. So like Tauruses really like to feel secure and they like to feel safe. But this year is one of transition. It's one of shifting. And it's one where you're really kind of like spreading your wings and you're flying. And you are speaking your truth. So I encourage you all, beautiful Tauruses, to allow yourself to do this without the fear. And anything that is of fear is not your truth. It simply isn't. The last card that came out was Healer of the Ages. I feel like a lot of Tauruses are stepping forward as healers, as intuitives, on multiple levels. This can be like nutrition, this can be exercise, this can be energy healing, this can be counselors. We're healing the world is how I feel, but you're also healing yourself. So this has a two-sided message. You have to first go within. And that's why the first two cards came out were the Goddess of the Moon and the Woman Holding the Heart. Really talking about going within first and then bringing your gifts to the world. So there's some healing that still needs to take place, but you're doing it at a very rapid rate this month. And if you have been guided to do anything in terms of healing in any way, or just any gifts that you have that you want to bring to the world, I feel like by the end of this month, you're going to be ready to do that. And again, we're going to get into more about career and business and abundance by pulling from some other decks, but that's just like the general energy that I'm feeling. I keep getting the message. Okay. I kept getting the message to read from the book for the Woman Holding the Heart, but I want to show you the card that's at the bottom and the card that's at the top of the deck. Deceit is at the bottom of the deck, but it's in reverse. And to me, this is talking about things that we used to buy into. And a lot of this came from within. A lot of this was our fears. A lot of this was our ego. We're not buying into it anymore. Now they may come up. Old egoic fears, old patterns might come up this month, but you're going to be very easily able to tune in with your true self and recognize when things are out of alignment. And you're going to let them pass. You're gonna be like, oh, I recognize that. That's an old pattern. That doesn't serve me. So I'm gonna drop down to my heart space and I'm gonna get centered in that, and then we're gonna keep going. The card at the top was the All Tied Up, also in reverse. Two of the kind of ickiest cards in this whole deck are the All Tied Up and the Deceit card. There are some other ones, but these are pretty icky ones. But they're both in reverse. You are just like breaking off these chains and really stepping into who you truly are. And it's not like, it feels very gentle to me. is really what I'm feeling. Like it's not, you didn't get the third chakra here. You didn't get like, this is like coming from just pushing through in your willpower. This is coming from your intuition and your heart, these higher chakras. You know, I'm almost feeling like you're getting things coming into the intuition. The heart chakra is the one that takes, it's like the mediator between your lower chakras and your upper chakras. So you got you got your sixth chakra, your fifth chakra, and your fourth chakra. So these four chakras all came out for you. What I'm feeling like though is you're getting intuitions through your third eye, through that sixth chakra, and you're dropping down to your heart. And since your heart is like the bridge between higher knowledge and lower chakras, turning it into reality, you're able to actually project this intuition and turn it into something in this world, if that makes sense. Like it's not just going to stay in your head any longer. You are going to be able to bring it forth in whatever way that means. That might be healing yourself. That might be stepping into a new career, a new business, stepping up and advancing your career, your business. And let me read this woman holding a heart since I kept getting yelled at to do so. Okay, the woman in this card wears a butterfly in her hair and holds a lovely large heart in her hands. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotion and receptivity to love. And that's kind of what I was saying. It's like you're bringing something forward, but it's so gentle. And it says that's a message for a woman, but I feel like that's kind of a message for, it's a divine feminine energy, but both men and women have divine feminine energy. So I feel like that message is speaking to both men and women. It's just like this gentle transformation for you. It may also be a message that your family issues are going to resolve. So if there's like a relationship issue, something you've been stressing about in terms of your family, in terms of any kind of relationship, the card is coming to say there's going to be a gentle resolution. And I'm feeling like that's the part that I was missing. And that's why they wanted me to read from the book. There's a gentle resolution with just relationships in your life this month. It says you're intuitive and you understand the emotions of life, and you're bringing awareness to all of that. It can also indicate the presence of a female friend or teacher or confidant who's here to help. So that might be connecting with somebody in your family, an even-tempered, caring person who resonates with you and your emotions. It can also be a new love coming in. So yeah, it's just a very gentle energy that we are moving through. We are healing. We're stepping into our role as intuitives, as healers, as light workers, many of us. These are really good cards. So since we just talked about love, let's pull the love and relationship card. So these can be if you're in a relationship, if you have any concerns. The cards can speak to that. If you are in a relationship and things seem to be going pretty well, it can be talking about ways to like deepen your relationship. Or, you know, relationships are all journeys too. It's not that you get married or you get a ring on your finger, you're in a commitment, and then the relationship just stops growing. There's always growth. The cards always can speak to you, even if you are happy and content in a relationship. If you're single, it's speaking to that. And if you're just feeling yourself and loving on yourself and you don't want a partner, it's speaking to that too. Okay, so let's pull, can I please have cards for Taurus February? Please have cards for Taurus February. Please. Sorry, I had to cut away very quickly. I got a phone call, I wanted to see who it was, and it was somebody that was just a telemarketer. So I apologize for that. All right, the first card that we got were finances and career. Now it's in reverse, which with oracle cards, I don't always read the reverse, but sometimes if I feel like they have a significance for the way that they came out, I'll interpret it that way. And let me go into why I told you that. It says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. It came into reverse, and I'm feeling like they're not going to be anymore. They were in the past because you weren't necessarily feeling secure. That's what I'm feeling. This is not to put blame on you at all. There was just not a security within yourself. There wasn't maybe a security in the relationship, but you're so much like you're stepping into your power in the most gentle, most beautiful, most heart-centered way. You're healing things that created these internal feelings of insecurity. And this is not, the career and the finances are not going to be affecting your relationships any longer. Reconciliation is the next card that you got, which is exactly why I was called to pull from or read from the booklet for this woman holding a heart card, talking about a peaceful resolution. If there was something in your relationship that you were wanting to resolve, the card is coming to say it's going to be resolved. This could be a reconciliation, perhaps like if you're like on a break, possibly getting back together. Now these are speaking to different people, so take what resonates. I'm also feeling like for some of you, there could be, if you're single and you just haven't met that person yet, there could be like the reconciliation to me is like, and if you're looking for a partner, there might be somebody coming into your life that you just like, you either knew in this lifetime or you knew in past lifetimes. And you're like, you might meet this person and be like, wow, I feel like I've known you forever. Like it might be a soulmate, a twin flame sort of connection. I'm also feeling like this is happening within you. You are reconciling things within you as you heal, as you step into your true self, and you're not scared to bring that true self, just present it to the world. You can really be your true self in your relationships, all of them, because you are just like loving yourself. So it's speaking to multiple levels, but if there is, for those who may have been concerned about relationship, this reconciliation card is really speaking to that. The things that got in the way before they're resolving themselves. It's like these blocks are kind of dissolving. The last card that you got was trust. The situation is calling you to have faith. So if you don't see it, I'm going to pull another card and see if any comes out for you. If you don't, this card came out right away. If you do not see something immediately, then don't lose faith. Like it's calling you to trust. And I'm also feeling like something is going to, your relationships are going to show you something that creates a deeper sense of trust, either in your partnerships or just your deeper sense of trust in the universe, like how things are working out for you. You then got unrequited love. So this card was at the bottom of the deck. I saw it at the bottom of the deck after I pulled these. Now I shuffled and it came out again. So this is a strong message. It says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I'm feeling like there may be a shift in some relationships. This could only be speaking to some people. I'm also feeling like you are going to be letting go of things that held you back in past relationships. You'll be letting go of past relationships, like behavior patterns, thought patterns, energy patterns that stemmed from those relationships, from those like relationships that didn't serve you. So let's say you just got into a really bad habit in a past relationship and you see that it carried over into the relationship that you're in, or you're afraid that it is going to carry over again into the next relationship. I'm feeling like you're letting that go this month. And I want to show you the card that's at the bottom of the deck. Wedding. So this is talking about a deeper commitment. Again, if you're in a relationship, this could be deepening the commitment. This could be a wedding. This could be an engagement. This could be taking things to the next level as you kind of just let go of the things that no longer serve you. I feel like both you and your partner might be doing the same. It's just asking you to trust. And if you are single, it's kind of, the cards are really speaking to having faith, having trust, and letting go. If there's like, I feel like this might be speaking to one person. If there's somebody that you know is not serving you, but you like keep going back to them, you can tell it's just like a comfort, or maybe just physical or something like that. You're being called to let go and trust that there's something better out there for you. Okay. I just want to see what's on the top of the deck. Interesting. Separation was on the top of the deck and weddings on the bottom of the deck. I feel like this might be talking to some twin flames. I know a lot of twin flames watch my videos, and I feel like this is talking to twin flames. So you got the separation is what you're seeing, but underlying everything is that deeper commitment you're being asked to trust. Okay, let's move on now to, let's move on to career, life purpose. So I always like to say that career and life purpose is just so many levels. We all come here with lessons we want to learn. We all come here with, I feel like a lot of us, from the readings I've done, people I've worked with, a lot of us come with perhaps like one major lesson or, you know, one overarching dharma or life purpose, but it manifests in so many ways. So these cards can be speaking to a business. These cards can be speaking to your career. These cards can be speaking to being a parent, being a caretaker, volunteer work. Like, however they speak to you, allow them to speak that way. Okay. I do feel like a lot of Tauruses are going to be starting businesses this year or growing in business. All right. Please give me cards for Taurus, February. Career, life purpose, cards, Taurus, February, career, life purpose, cards, Taurus, okay. Career, life purpose. Anything else? Career, life purpose. Okay, it's telling me to wait, but I think there's one more, so we'll see. Time out. Let me grab the other one that keeps, everything keeps falling on the floor. This vision board is the first card you got. It says create a board with images and words that inspire you. This is really calling to say, like, keep your vision front of mind. Keep it top of mind. That might be you were creating a vision board. That might be you write something down and you read it every day of where you want to go. Really what I'm feeling is like, keep it top of mind. Keep your focus on where it is that you want to be. Because there might be things that try to pull you off track this month, but you are using your stubborn Taurus gift, your gift of stubbornness, and you're saying, nah, no. I know where I'm going. I'm going to keep myself focused on that. You then got detox time. Release toxins from your body, mind, and diet. So this could be, I'm feeling like for some it might be a dietary change, some sort of like detox or cleanse. For a lot, I'm feeling like you're kind of detoxing a lot of what didn't serve you in the past. You're detoxing thoughts. You might be detoxing relationships. You're getting rid of, I'm feeling like for some, you're getting rid of positions, like work positions. You're leaving something behind, or you're getting ready to leave something behind, to let something go that you know is not your true purpose, you know is not serving you, and you just stayed in it maybe for finances or you know, you felt like you didn't have a lot of options, but I'm really feeling like, yeah, you're getting ready to let it go, and it's kind of like you're preparing yourself. So you have your vision board, you see where you're going, you're focused on that, and anything that's not in alignment with that over time is falling away. The last card you got was allow yourself to receive. So things will be falling away, but the cards are coming to remind us you also have to allow yourself to receive the new. So you can't block it off energetically. Open your arms and welcome the blessings and answer prayers that God is sending you. God is going to be sending us answered prayers. Gosh, Taurus, I'm having some issues with this reading today. Sorry, my camera went like super blurry and it just stayed that way for a while. So again, the last card that we got was allow yourself to receive. God is going to be giving you gifts, or the universe is going to be bringing you gifts. You've aligned yourself with them. You are ready to let go of the old. It's just the last card is telling you, receive it. Like, don't doubt it. Open your arms to receive it because it's coming. It is coming for you. Let me see. All right. At the bottom of the deck, happy news. Happy news, your prayer is answered in a creative way. The top of the deck, inspiration. Yes, your idea is divinely inspired. Take action accordingly to set it into motion. There's going to be some action. There's absolutely going to be some action, but just as important as the action you take is the energy that you put in it, is what I'm feeling. The cards are saying, like, you're ready for those next steps in your career, in your business. It's going to happen. That's the underlying, that's why it's on the bottom of the deck. This is the underlying energy of what is going on. You're going to be getting ideas and you just need to act. You just need to act on those ideas. Let go popped out just now. Release the desire to control this situation and leave it up to God's infinite wisdom to resolve everything beautifully. I'm feeling like this card came up, the let go card came up, because we have to prepare ourselves to let go of the old to call in the new. It's a new phase. It's something that you can't really plan for because it's something that just hasn't happened for you yet. So you have to give up some of that control, Taurus, which I know is like so hard for us sometimes. But there's not going to be a way to truly plan for it. You're going to get guidance. I mean, you've gotten that multiple times. You're going to get guidance. Drop down to your heart, do the actions as you are guided, but don't try to plan too much out at once. Don't try to predict too much at once, because when you do that, then you actually lower your energy vibration because you introduce fear. You introduce the thoughts of like, how is that going to happen? You're really being called to just trust. The trust card came up in your relationships too. There's something beautiful unfolding. Let's not get in the way of it, is basically what I'm getting. Like the universe is like, please just let us help you. Like, please just listen to us and let us help you and stop trying to figure everything out. Like, we'll give you the guidance as you need the guidance. All you have to do is act on it and wait for your next guidance step, basically. So moving on to abundance. This is abundance in all forms: career, finances, love. It's really speaking a lot to finances, but however you see abundance. Abundance of time, abundance of freedom. Can you please give me abundance cards for Taurus for February? Abundance cards, Taurus for February. Abundance cards, Taurus for February. Okay, that one came out. Abundance cards, Taurus for February. Okay. All right. First card you got, it's safe for you to receive. The exact same card that you got in the career and life purpose. You got to allow yourself to receive. Now you're getting it's safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. Do not let subconscious blocks, or maybe even conscious blocks, of not being worthy or feeling guilty for wanting abundance, feeling guilty for wanting money. Let them go. Detox those away. They don't serve you. And allow yourself to receive. I feel like there is an abundance coming in that maybe we haven't, it's hard for us to imagine. And I'm not saying it's like trillions of dollars, but it's just more than we have received ever in this lifetime. And so it's hard for us to wrap our brain around it, and we continue to block it with our thoughts and with our doubts. Cards are just begging you. Like I said, the universe is like, please, please just let us give this to you. Stop blocking it. The second card is block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know these distractions are, and you have the power and responsibility to block them out. I'm feeling like you're going to be blocking out, like I said, a lot of those thoughts that don't serve you, a lot of those doubts that don't serve you, those old like things that, remember the very first energy card deck, there was the deceit and the all tied up cards that came out. Instead of allowing those old patterns to tie you out, to deceive you, because everything's saying like, you need to trust. Like it's really working out for you. Don't pay attention to what you're seeing right now. Like keep going, keep trusting. You need to block those out. You also, I'm getting for a lot of you, it's like blocking out. You might be saying no to some social outings or some other obligations. Like, I feel like I'm getting guidance to say, it's going to be a month to continuously ask yourself, does this align with my purpose? Does this align with who I want to be and where I want to be? And it might require some discipline. It might require some willpower. It might require you saying no a lot. Honestly, block it out. Block it out. If it does not align, then say no to it. Last card you got is God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. Let me just read that last part. Your faith opens the doorway to receive. Allow yourself to receive. It's safe for you to receive. How do I receive? Your faith. Your faith opens the doorway to receive. Trust. Trust, 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 trust. In God, there's no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance to share. See abundance in everything and trust. Like, just know. Like, the cards are just, if the cards could scream, they would be screaming right now. Card on the bottom is face your financial fears. I'm feeling like a lot of us have some lingering stuff that is just time to detox. It's time to heal from. It's time to, where's the detox? It's time to detox from things that no longer serve us, that are holding us back. And this being on the bottom of the deck, in this particular reading is really like subconscious. Like these are like subconscious fears that you've been holding on to for lifetimes, that came in from past lifetimes. And it's time to release them. The top of the deck, no more complaining. You don't want to feed into your financial fears with complaining to yourself, with complaining to others. Anything, like I said, block out distractions of anything that doesn't align with you, but also block out anything that is not of abundance, any thoughts that are not of abundance. So if you look at your bank account and it's not what you want it to be right now, and you notice that and you think about it and you feed into it, then that is feeding into those old fears, that old paradigm. However, if you look at it and you say, I am so grateful for the money I do have in here, and I am open and receptive to receiving more, God, universe, angels, my energy, my higher self, the energy that I'm putting out into the universe, I trust you. I have faith and I fully trust that I'm going to receive abundance back. So let's just see what, along those lines, I'm going to pull one law of attraction message for you. And this is coming from Abraham Hicks' Law of Attraction deck. I also got the message to pull one more abundance card. So we'll do this first and then we'll pull the abundance card. Okay, so this is going to be the overall energy that you are being encouraged to just foster, like keep your thoughts and emotions. Okay, those came out. I am learning to allow well-being in. I'm learning to allow well-being in. Now, I want to point something out about this card, but let me read the message on the back first. The art of allowing. Oh my gosh, how many times did we get allow? Oh, Taurus, we need to just let it happen. The art of allowing is, I am that which I am, and I am pleased and joyful in it. And you are that which you are. And while you are different from that which I am, I can allow that, for it is also good. This is giving us a message of how we're going to allow, is really what I feel. being pleased with yourself, being joyful with yourself, really loving yourself, and seeing the differences in everybody and not comparing yourself against those people, or not looking at the negatives, I feel like. Like, instead of pointing out things that you can improve on, things that others can improve on, it's just, it is what it is. You are who you are. They are who they are. We're all different. You have different gifts that this world needs. Other people have different gifts that this world needs. You might not always understand each other, but you can just allow it to be. This card is also the number 44. The woman holding the heart is the number 44. I do feel like this card, in a sense, will be talking about relationships, just kind of allowing people to be who they are. Because this card did speak to that pretty strongly in the book. But it's really just talking about the number 44 is the angel number, speaking about your angels are watching over you, all is well. Whenever I see the number 44, that's immediately what I feel, all is well. Just find the joy in yourself. Like, just foster that energy of joy in everything that you do. Find the good in others. Instead of comparing, find the good and say, if they can afford that, I can afford that. If they can do that, I can do that. Not in an ego way, but in a like, wow, isn't that amazing way. The next card you got is I Know Who I Really Am. And that's card number 1. Brand new manifestations, brand new beginning. This looks like the sun. Like, this is a new beginning. Exciting news. It says you are an extension of non-physical energy. You are indeed an extension of that which we are. We are known as teacher, and we are known as Abraham. So this is Abraham Hicks, if you're familiar with Abraham Hicks. And we are together because of our matching intentions and desires. So really what I'm feeling with this card is you are aligning with who you truly are. Anything that is not in alignment with that, you are detoxing, you are letting go. And as you do that, you are aligning with what the universe wants to give you. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Let me put these back here, and let me pull one more abundance card, and then we'll be done. Okay, well, the no more complaining came shooting out again, so I feel like that might be a message that we were meant to hear twice. All right, last abundance message for Taurus, February 2019. Last abundance message for Taurus, February 2019. That's this one. Okay. Clean energy foods is what it was. And when I see this, this can very much be talking about your diet. We did get the detox talking about a diet. Whenever this card comes out for me, this is talking about cleaning up your vibration, cleaning up your energy. And the card that was right below it, again, was facing your financial fears. Let me read the facing your financial fears, because I didn't the first time. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success and failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear. And every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. You are going to be cleaning up your vibration from these fears is the main message I'm getting, and a very important one. That's how you just learn to allow and get into that state of trust. That's really all you're being encouraged to focus on, really. Like, it's not saying that you're having to, like, just make shit happen. It's saying just to come from this place of love and trust and know, and you'll get guidance, and then you do the guidance and you infuse everything that you do with that energy. And if there's anything that you keep pushing away, like you know that's holding you back, but you keep pushing it away, bring it to the light. Like, just write it down on a piece of paper. You got the goddess of the moon. This could be something you do during the new moon or the full moon. You don't have to wait to the full moon to release things. You can do it with the new moon. So you might want to capitalize on that energy as well. Like the next moon cycle, just write out everything that does not serve you. Write it out, like being completely, blatantly honest with yourself. Like, I am terrified it's not going to work out. Write it down and release it. And say after you write it down, you are releasing it and you step into trust and you step into allowing. All right, Taurus, thank you so much for joining me. If you are interested in that free MP3 healing, you can get that on my website, as well as distance energy services that start as low as $20. And I have a financial block releasing 45-minute session that is on my website as well. That's only $15. So there's a lot of good stuff that's not crazy expensive, and you can also get a personal reading if you're interested. So thank you so much. Again, my name is Rachel, Reiki with Rachel. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. Have a beautiful month. I can't wait to see how the rest of the year goes for us. Much love and light.